Hey, what's going on, guys? Kedar here. Today, we're diving into something super important, the Social Security payment schedule for July 2024. This includes retirement, SSI, SSDI, survivors, and spousal benefits. July isn't just a time for enjoying the height of summer, it plays a critical role for many of us who rely on these payments for our daily financial management. Social Security is crucial for many people's financial plans, especially those who depend on it to cover their daily expenses. July is an interesting month because there are some specific scheduling details you need to be aware of. So, let's get into the details and make sure you're all set for the month ahead. First off, did you know that July 2024 has 5 Wednesdays? This is pretty significant because it affects when you see your payments. Knowing exactly when to expect your money can help you plan your budget more effectively and avoid any surprises. The Social Security Administration, or SSA, distributes monthly benefits to retired Americans, individuals with disabilities, and surviving family members of deceased claimants. There are various categories of payments, and since there are a large number of recipients, payments are scheduled throughout the month. Let's start with a basic rundown of how Social Security payments are scheduled. If you enrolled in Social Security before June 1997, you're in luck because your payments are straightforward. They come on the 3rd of each month. So, for July, you can expect your payment on July 3rd. This consistency helps you plan right from the start of the month. For those who joined the Social Security program after May 1997, your payment dates are based on your birthday. This system helps spread out the payments throughout the month, making it easier for the Social Security Administration to manage everything smoothly. Here's how it works. If your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th of the month, your payment will be on the 2nd Wednesday of July, which is July 10th. If your birthday is between the 11th and the 20th, you'll receive your payment on the 3rd Wednesday, July 17th. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and the end of the month, your payment will come on the 4th Wednesday, July 24th. If you receive both Social Security and Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, there's a little bit of a twist this month. For July, SSI payments will be made on July 1st as usual. This alignment helps streamline the process, making it easier for those who depend on both sources of income. So, if you're receiving both Social Security and SSI, your payments will be on July 1st for SSI and July 3rd for Social Security. This alignment helps streamline the process, making it easier for those who depend on both sources of income. Now, what if your check doesn't arrive as expected? The SSA suggests waiting 3 additional mailing days before getting concerned. If your check is still missing after this period, it's a good idea to contact their customer service. Let's dive into some valuable tips and insights to help you manage your Social Security payments more effectively. Start with this simple yet effective tip. Try calling the Social Security Administration during midweek evenings to avoid long wait times. This way, you can get your issues resolved more quickly without spending too much time on hold. Another thing to consider is managing your finances online. The SSA offers a range of digital services that can make your life a lot easier. You can monitor your payments, make changes to your information, and even apply for benefits online. This can save you time and give you more control over your finances. Speaking of finances, each year your Social Security benefits are adjusted by the Cost of Living Adjustment, or COLA. This adjustment is based on the Consumer Price Index and helps ensure that inflation doesn't erode your benefits. It's a small but significant way to keep your financial security intact over time. In addition to that, don't forget about the Medicare Part B premium. This is often deducted from your Social Security check, so it's essential to consider this when budgeting. For those on a fixed income, knowing exactly how much will be deducted can help you plan better and avoid any surprises. Now, let's talk about why understanding this schedule is so important. When you know your payment dates, you can plan your expenses more effectively. This is especially crucial if you have bills or payments that need to be made at specific times of the month. By aligning your expenses with your income, you can avoid late fees and manage your money more efficiently. Next, let's touch on a few practical tips for managing your Social Security payments. First, it's a good idea to set up direct deposit if you haven't already. This way, your payments go straight into your bank account, reducing the risk of lost or stolen checks. Plus, it's faster and more convenient. Another tip is to create a monthly budget. List all your income sources, including Social Security, and track your expenses. This can help you see where your money is going and identify areas where you might be able to save. There are plenty of free budgeting tools and apps available that can make this process easier. Another important aspect is to stay informed about any changes to Social Security policies. So, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates on the latest news and information. Staying informed can help you make better financial decisions and ensure you're getting the most out of your benefits. Also, take advantage of community resources. Many local organizations offer free or discounted services for seniors, such as transportation, meals, and social activities. These can help you stretch your Social Security payments further and improve your quality of life. And keep an eye out for any potential scams. Unfortunately, there are many scams targeting Social Security recipients. Be cautious about sharing your personal information and always verify the identity of anyone who contacts you claiming to be from the Social Security Administration. By following these tips, you can better manage your Social Security payments, stay informed, and protect yourself from potential pitfalls. Another useful tip is to regularly review your budget. As prices for goods and services fluctuate, it's important to adjust your budget accordingly. Look for areas where you can cut costs, such as reducing utility bills or finding more affordable alternatives for groceries and medications. If you're nearing retirement age or thinking about applying for Social Security benefits, it's a good idea to consult with a financial advisor. They can help you understand your options and make a plan that works best for your situation. Social Security is just one part of your overall retirement plan, and having a comprehensive strategy can help you achieve your financial goals. Additionally, staying informed about any legislative changes that could impact Social Security is crucial. Sometimes, new laws or amendments can alter benefit amounts or eligibility criteria, which could directly affect your financial planning. By keeping up to date with these changes, you can adjust your strategy accordingly and make sure you're making the best decisions for your retirement. Well, that's a lot of information, but I hope it helps you feel more prepared for July. Remember, knowing when your Social Security payments are scheduled can make a big difference in how you manage your finances. It's all about being proactive and staying informed. So, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, leave a comment below. I always enjoy hearing from you and helping you navigate your financial journey. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Keep your finances in check and your future secure. Take care.
July surprise. Your Social Security payment arrives sooner than expected.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
This is Kedar here. Today, we're diving into the July 2024 payment schedule. We'll cover Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, and more. If you're a low-income or fixed-income beneficiary, this is for you. We'll explore each important date for your payments. Stay tuned for all the crucial details. Don't miss out on any early or double payments. So grab your calendars and let's get started. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let's jump right into the July 2024 payment schedule. Alright guys, let's explore each important date when beneficiaries will receive their payments. We'll cover all those low-income fixed-income groups of beneficiaries, so pull out your calendars. Mark all these days onto your calendar. Let's check it out. Are there any early payments, double payments, or unexpected deposits? Let's jump right into it. Now, is your Social Security payment hiding in July? Get ready to maximize your July 2024 payment. Each month simply how dates lying on the calendar. We need to check out the Social Security payment schedule. Let's zoom in on the calendar. Remember, in May 2024, we received double payments. In June, we received early payments. It's really important to check each month for the Social Security payment schedule. Your payments may arrive earlier than expected. Let's unwrap the mystery of the Social Security payment schedule. It's easier than you think. Make sure to hit that like, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Let's jump right into the payment schedule calendar in depth. Can you feel the heat of the summer? Get ready for another kind of warmth. You'll receive your payment much earlier than anticipated. Spoiler alert. Payments are arriving early. July is right around the corner. When is your Social Security payment arriving? It's really important to check. Your monthly Social Security check is on the way. We'll break down the July 2024 Social Security payment schedule clearly and concisely. This will come in handy for planning summer trips, expenses, barbecues, or any adventure. Your Social Security payment is a critical piece of the puzzle to manage your finances. Let's navigate through the July 2024 Social Security payment schedule. Social Security schedules can sometimes feel like a maze, but this video will give you peace of mind. Mark each date on your calendar so you don't wander around lost and confused. So grab your drink, settle in, and let's dive into the details. The Social Security Administration bases your payment date on the beneficiary's birth date. This helps to spread out the distribution of funds throughout the month. Let's understand and let's navigate through the July 2024 Social Security payment schedule. I know Social Security schedules can sometimes feel like a summer maze. This is the video that will give you peace of mind. The exact details will lead you straight to your July payment date. Mark each date onto the calendar so you don't need to worry or wander around lost and confused. Alright guys, so grab your drink, settle in, and let's dive into all the details. As you might know, the Social Security Administration bases your payment date on the birth date of the beneficiary. This helps to spread out the distribution of funds throughout the entire month. To pinpoint your exact July deposit dates, you need to keep an eye on the birth dates and the exact date ranges. Let's uncover all the important dates for July 2024. However, guys, make sure to hit that like if you like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. With that being said, let's jump right into it. So, right here in May, we received double payments. In June, some payments did arrive early, like on the 18th of June. But moving on to the next important month, July 2024, let's check it out. What's the bonus? What's the gift? Are there any early payments, double payments, or unexpected deposits? Let's check out the calendar. Heading over to July, let's zoom in on the calendar and uncover the schedule. The Social Security payment schedule for July starts with the first most important date, which is the 1st of July 2024. Now, check this out, guys. The 1st of July is really important for Supplemental Security Income beneficiaries. All the SSI recipients, be sure to check out the 1st of each month. The 1st of July happens to land on a Monday, which means it's a completely normal day. No holidays, no weekends, therefore no shifting of the dates. You'll receive your payments on the exact schedule, no wandering around. So, all the Supplemental Security Income beneficiaries, mark the 1st of July on your calendar for your benefits to be deposited. Alright, moving forward, the next important date is the 3rd of July. On the 3rd of July, all those beneficiaries who received their Social Security before May 1997 will receive their benefits. Continue to watch out for the 3rd of July. Mark these dates on your calendar. Watch out for your direct deposit, bank checks, or direct deposits for your payments to be deposited. Moving forward, the next important date is a couple of days later. Exactly a week later, on the 10th of July, you'll receive the next important payment. On the 10th of July, if your birth date lies between the 1st to 10th of the month, you'll receive your July Social Security payment. There is no holiday, no weekend, it's a completely normal day. Mark the 10th of July for your benefits to be deposited. With that being said, let's move forward to the next important date, which is exactly a week later. On the 17th of July, you'll receive your payments if your birth date lies between the 11th to 20th of the month. Mark your...
Welcome to today's video. We're diving into some exciting news about a proposed $200 increase in Social Security benefits and an additional $2,000 stimulus check. This includes people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, and those on retirement or RRB. We've got new information about this promising bill, and if you have a lower or medium income, you're more likely to receive the stimulus check. Let's break down what this means for you, how much you could receive, and when you might expect these benefits. First, let's talk about the proposed $200 monthly increase in Social Security benefits. If implemented, this increase would mean an additional $2,400 per year for beneficiaries. Considering there are about 70 million beneficiaries across various programs like Social Security Retirement, SSDI, SSI, and RRB, the total cost to the federal government would be approximately $168 billion per year. Now, imagine receiving a one-time stimulus check of $2,000. If the government decides to distribute this to the same 70 million beneficiaries, it would cost around $140 billion in total. This lump sum payment could provide immediate financial relief for many people. So, which option would you prefer, a steady increase of $200 per month or a one-time $2,000 payment? Let me know in the comments. But why is the government considering these stimulus measures? The main goal is to stimulate the economy. When people receive this money, they are likely to spend it quickly on necessities like groceries, clothing, and other essentials. This spending helps boost businesses, which in turn order more supplies, creating a positive ripple effect throughout the economy. Think of it like this: when you spend your stimulus check at Walmart or Target, those stores quickly sell out of items and need to restock. Their suppliers then need to produce more goods, which keeps manufacturers busy. It's a chain reaction that helps keep the economy moving. This quick infusion of cash is one of the most effective ways to stimulate economic growth. Who exactly qualifies for these stimulus checks? Historically, eligibility has depended on income thresholds. For instance, individuals with an adjusted gross income below $75,000 and married couples below $150,000 were eligible for previous stimulus payments. The amounts varied, with individuals receiving $1,200, $600, or $1,400 in different rounds. If similar criteria are used again, those with lower incomes, including Social Security beneficiaries and VA beneficiaries, are likely to benefit the most. The primary focus of these stimulus checks is to provide financial relief to those who need it most, people with limited income who are more likely to spend the money immediately. In contrast, higher-income individuals might save the money, which wouldn't have the same immediate positive impact on the economy. What can we expect if another round of stimulus checks is approved? Once the bill is signed into law, it typically takes about a week for the money to reach people's bank accounts. For Social Security beneficiaries, the process might take a little longer due to the need to coordinate with the IRS, but the goal is to get the money out quickly. Let's break down the numbers further. If the $200 monthly increase is implemented for 1 year, it results in an additional $2,400 per beneficiary. Considering there are about 70 million beneficiaries, this would cost the federal government $168 billion annually. On the other hand, distributing a one-time $2,000 stimulus check to the same group would cost around $140 billion. But there's a crucial aspect to consider: taxes. While previous stimulus checks were non-taxable, Social Security benefits might be subject to taxation depending on your annual income. For example, if your income exceeds $25,000 as an individual or $32,000 as a married couple, your benefits may become taxable. In contrast, the stimulus checks are considered refundable tax credits and do not count as income, meaning they won't affect your other resources or result in additional taxes. What's the takeaway here? The $200 increase in Social Security benefits would cost the government more, an additional $28 billion compared to the stimulus checks. However, this monthly increase could provide more consistent financial support throughout the year, even though it might be subject to taxes for some beneficiaries. In conclusion, both the $200 monthly increase and the $2,000 one-time stimulus check have their pros and cons. The monthly increase provides steady support, but could be taxable for some, while the one-time stimulus check offers immediate, non-taxable relief. The decision ultimately depends on your financial situation and needs. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have some important news about potential financial support that could be coming your way. We're talking about a promising $200 increase in Social Security benefits per month, plus an additional $2,000 stimulus check. This includes people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, and those on retirement or RRB. If you have a lower or medium income, you are more likely to receive these benefits. Let's break down what this could mean for you, how much you might receive, and when you could expect these funds. First, let's discuss the proposed $200 monthly increase in Social Security benefits. If this increase is implemented, it would mean an additional $2,400 per year for each beneficiary. Considering there are approximately 70 million beneficiaries across various programs like Social Security Retirement, SSDI, SSI, and RRB, the total cost to the federal government would be around $168 billion per year. Now, imagine receiving a one-time stimulus check of $2,000. If the government decides to distribute this to the same 70 million beneficiaries, it would cost about $140 billion in total. This lump sum payment could provide immediate financial relief for many people. So, which option would you prefer, a steady increase of $200 per month or a one-time $2,000 payment? Let us know in the comments. The primary focus of these stimulus checks is to provide financial relief to those who need it most, people with limited income who are more likely to spend the money immediately. This spending helps boost businesses, which in turn order more supplies, creating a positive ripple effect throughout the economy. When people receive this money, they are likely to spend it quickly on necessities like groceries, clothing, and other essentials. But who exactly qualifies for these stimulus checks? Historically, eligibility has depended on income thresholds. For instance, individuals with an adjusted gross income below $75,000 and married couples below $150,000 were eligible for previous stimulus payments. The amounts varied, with individuals receiving $1,200, $600, or $1,400 in different rounds. If similar criteria are used again, those with lower incomes, including Social Security beneficiaries and VA beneficiaries, are likely to benefit the most. The main goal of these stimulus measures is to stimulate the economy. When people receive this money, they spend it quickly, which helps to boost businesses. This quick infusion of cash is one of the most effective ways to stimulate economic growth. The government recognizes that getting money into the hands of those who will spend it quickly is crucial for economic recovery. Once a bill for a new round of stimulus checks is signed into law, it generally takes about a week for the money to reach people's bank accounts. For Social Security beneficiaries, the process might take a little longer due to the need to coordinate with the IRS, but the goal is to get the money out quickly. Let's break down the numbers further. If the $200 monthly increase is implemented for 1 year, it results in an additional $2,400 per beneficiary. Considering there are about 70 million beneficiaries, this would cost the federal government $168 billion annually. On the other hand, distributing a one-time $2,000 stimulus check to the same group would cost around $140 billion. But there's a crucial aspect to consider: taxes. While previous stimulus checks were non-taxable, Social Security benefits might be subject to taxation depending on your annual income. For example, if your income exceeds $25,000 as an individual or $32,000 as a married couple, your benefits may become taxable. In contrast, the stimulus checks are considered refundable tax credits and do not count as income, meaning they won't affect your other resources or result in additional taxes. In conclusion, both the $200 increase and the $2,000 one-time stimulus check have their pros and cons. The monthly increase provides steady support, but could be taxable for some, while the one-time stimulus check offers immediate, non-taxable relief. The decision ultimately depends on your financial situation and needs. Let us know in the comments which option you think is better for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you never miss an update on this important topic. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hello everyone. This is Kedar here. Let's check out delivery dates of a $1,400 fourth stimulus check specifically focused on Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, low income, no income, seniors, older adults, and of course, people with disabilities. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. In this video, I want to address some of the concerns and the questions I've been seeing for a very long time now right here in the community, including will there be a fourth stimulus check? If so, how much is it going to be, how soon will they get it to us, and who is going to be included? All of which are very important and great questions which I want to focus on here in the video, as I completely understand information is changing literally every single day and I want to keep you posted with what is actually going on. So, let's get into it and discuss all the details. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side every single day watching all this new information hitting the wire. I'm doing all the research and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay posted with what's actually going on right now, and most importantly what's out there for you to grab and or take advantage of as a low-income or fixed-income beneficiary, including money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, programs, stimulus, and most importantly again how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account. And of course, I'm always watching all these new announcements and everything coming out of Congress, the lawmakers, the administration, and everything going on, as it's a very busy time. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and I'll be here for you every single day. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, I'm sticking to it. So, let's get into it and talk about, like I said, those very important questions that I mentioned just a few seconds ago, as well as discussing some of the questions I've also seen, which is when are we going to get it in the event that they were to approve another stimulus check? How quickly could we get it into our possession? And that's a good question as well, because realistically, we know that over the last few years here, with the 3 stimulus checks that they've distributed and all the stimulus checks on the state level, as well as all of these guaranteed basic income programs, universal basic income programs, and all of these other distributions of payments, including the child tax credit payments, basically all of that was just refining the process to get money out into the bank accounts of people very quickly. Does it seem a little bit interesting how all these programs popped up kind of at the same time, and it was almost like a practice round to see how quickly can we get the money out to the people? Did you ever notice that every single time that they come up with a new stimulus check, a new program, something like that, it was almost like a contest to see how quickly that money could be sent out into the bank accounts of the people? Again, I'm going to talk about that more in just a second, because kind of interesting, it's almost like they're trying to refine the process of getting this money out to people as quickly as possible. So more on that in just a second. Alright, so let's quickly work our way through these questions one at a time here. I don't want to go into a ton of detail on each individual one just because it's going to be all coming full circle here in just a second. And again, I don't want this video to last forever, but let's kind of hit on each of these questions. First off, will there be another stimulus check? That's a great question. As of right now, a 4th stimulus check has not been approved yet, but as I mentioned in previous videos, the best thing that we need to watch right now is number 1, the economy, number 2, the Federal Reserve, number 3, inflation and interest rates, and of course, everything else going on with the economy, the lawmakers, the new Congress, the administration, everything like this. All of this is going to indicate the likelihood of another check because it's very important. However, when it comes down to it, we've got to watch the economy, and of course we need to watch the jobs as well, right? What's the unemployment rate doing? What are jobs doing as far as our jobs being created or being lost? All of this is very important when it comes down to more money for the low income, the fixed income, and virtually everybody, right? So, we've got to watch all these factors very closely, and we already know the economy is starting to contract pretty aggressively already. There's tons and tons of large corporations, medium corporations, and small businesses that are laying off a lot of people right now, so it's almost on a daily basis that I'm seeing headlines out there, the next big corporation laying off thousands of people. Okay, this is a big deal out there right now, especially some of these big tech firms out there laying off thousands and thousands of people, and those are just the big ones that we're hearing about, right? So anyway, more on that later. I can always make dedicated videos talking about that as well. Next, in the event of another stimulus check, how much would it be? Well, that's a really good question as well. It all really comes down to where's the economy sitting, how much stimulus does it need? Now remember, I've mentioned this before, and this is the reality of the situation. When they determine to send out stimulus checks, do they look at our situation and say, the people need $1,400? No, that's not what they look at. They look at what does the economy need. Okay, they look at it as in, how much stimulus does the economy need right now? Does it need 100 billion? Does it need 200 billion? Does it need 400 billion? What does the economy need in the form of stimulus? And then they appropriately calculate out to see how much those stimulus checks should be for the people, and that's how much we get. Remember, I want to say this again, when they send out stimulus checks, is it because they're concerned about us? No, realistically it is not because of that. It is because they want to use us as the proxy to get money into the economy very quickly, okay, and to give that money to us because they know we're going to spend it right away, okay. So just being real with you, that is the whole idea behind stimulus. But again, if they want to send me a check and tell me to spend it, by all means please send me a check, I'd be glad to spend it, no problem there, right? And I think all of you here in the community would probably feel the exact same way. By all means, send me a check, no problem, I'll spend it, no problem at all, send me 2, you know what I mean? So, send me 3, I have no problem spending it, you know what I mean? So, that is the whole idea and that's what they want with stimulus checks, is it to be spent, they don't want it saved, they don't want it hoarded, they don't want it invested, they want it spent, that's why it's called a stimulus check, to stimulate the economy. Anyway, I don't want to get off on a rant there talking about that one. Alright, so next, in the event of another check, who would be included? Great question. Who would be included? Again, it totally depends on how much stimulus the economy really needs and remember, with the last few years here, we've gotten 3 different checks, right? For the most part, those 3 checks reached about 85% of the population. That was a huge percentage of the population that was reached, however, in history we have seen highly focused checks going out to just the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries, which would encompass, at right now, about